take them off.
What, do you want me to just record like Markiplier?
Yeah, they can't see under the table.
A little bit.
Clap real fast. That's because we don't have a clapper, guys. You're probably going to be seeing this because we thought we weren't funny when we followed the script. So, welcome to the first episode of the Video Game Vegetation. I'm your host, the Angry Melon.
I'm also your host, the Peppermint Cactus.
She's not as good as me. It's okay. So, today, we will be unboxing these two fantastic Disney Infinity pieces. Now, what exactly is Disney Infinity?
Disney Infinity is a game not entirely unlike Skylanders, and the pieces are not entirely unlike Amiibos. They function in sort of the same way. You put them on their little home, and it brings them into the world of Disney Infinity.
Now, these things are pretty cool looking. Skylanders don't look very good, but these guys are painted pretty well. And
Skylanders are garbage.
And Amiibos are painted pretty well. So what is different between these guys and Amiibos?
These guys only work in Disney Infinity. Amiibos are capable with lots of other things, but we're not talking about Amiibos yet, sir.
I was just asking what the difference was, because I'm sure all these people know what the difference is. I'm sure they know what they do.
Ew.
But why would somebody want to buy Disney Infinity and not just buy a Wii U?
If you are a fan of Disney, that's probably the primary reason. It doesn't offer much else aside from things that Disney fans are going to enjoy. You can't use them in other games yet. That doesn't mean that they're not going to cross them over into things in the future, but as of right now, they're only compatible with Disney Infinity. And also, along with that, there's a few of them that are only, what would you call it, available for toy box use.
So, what she means to say, not that I'm correcting you or anything, it's just that...
I can't words!
The segue...
blah, 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 blah.
There are certain ones that come with like a little toy piece. It's a little clear piece. It looks like the Helicarrier or like the Daily Bugle or something. Those are what we call like the story pieces. They have basically complete stories for certain characters. There's only 3 for 2.0 out right now, which is the Iron Man, the Avengers set, the one that comes with Iron Man and Black Widow, the Guardian set, which comes with Star-Lord and Gamora, and then the Spider-Man set, which comes with Spider-Man and Nova. Couldn't think of his name. So, where does Baymax and Hiro fit into those?
They don't.
They don't. So you can't play as these characters in those story modes. You can only play as them in the toy box.
And what the hell is the toy box?
Toy box is kind of like a world where you get to make your own game. The problem is, the only way to unlock items for said toy box is if you have the Avengers set, or the Spider-Man set, or the Guardian set. And if you don't have those, you have pretty much the base items. You can unlock nothing special in the toy box. I mean, there's a few unlockables, but nothing compared to what you can unlock while playing the Avengers set or the Spider-Man set. And there are quite a few of the 2.0 Disney characters that are only available for toy box play, which is like Stitch,
Donald
Merida,
Duck,
Tinkerbell, of course, Tinkerbell.
Maleficent.
Yeah, nobody likes Maleficent.
I like Maleficent.
Yeah, well,
Just gonna throw that out there.
Well, you suck, so.
There's also, did I say Aladdin? There's Aladdin.
Jasmine's out now as well. Don't buy Aladdin in the single pack, because you can buy Aladdin and Jasmine and a few of those. There's other little disc things that come with like items and other stuff like that, and they're pretty cool. But you can buy them both together for like $20, and it's a better deal than buying them separate.
Is there anything else we've missed? We failed to go over?
I don't think we failed to go over anything. I think we've covered everything fairly well. I mean, we didn't talk about
prices.
Prices.
They're expensive. If you're wanting to get into a hobby that is going to bleed you dry like the Skylanders have already bled you dry, parents, I'm looking right at you right now. This is one that'll do it for you. Melon knows the prices.
So the big box that comes with Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, the Avengers set, the game, the Portal, that's about it. It's $75. If you guys are Sony fans, there's a $220 version that comes with all the Avengers and Ice Golem, not an Ice Golem, an Ice Giant, I'm sorry, a Frost Giant, bunch of other cool stuff, but it's like $220 if you guys have the PlayStation 4 or PS3. There's also the Merida and Stitch pack that doesn't come with any story piece, but it comes with the game and it comes with the portal, and that's only $60. There's the sets that I was telling you about, the one that has the Iron Man and Black Widow. Those ones are about $40. And then there's the individual pieces, which are between $13 and $17.
How much did we spend on these, which we got from GameStop, by the way?
15, because they had a buy one get one free sale. Because I'm cheap.
He's very cheap. These, at present, are the only 2 Disney Infinity figures that we own. If we go out and pick up the base game or any of the other figures, we will come to you guys with more videos, but as it stands, we have these 2 solely for the purpose of having them as collectible figures.
Because she's stupid and she likes Baymax and Hiro. Like this one.
And these 2.
Well, we're going to start unboxing them right now. We're going to probably start with Baymax and Hiro, and we'll come back at you guys in just a few minutes, okay?
With trivia!
Oh, trivia. So how'd you guys like that unboxing? I bet it was astonishing. How'd you like her hands?
I have cute hands.
Yeah. So, something weird about Baymax. He's covered in powder.
It's weird.
He feels weird. He kind of looks like a superhero that just like flew through a bunch of drywall and is now covered in like white fine powder. And as you guys saw, I licked my finger and rubbed it on his butt. It didn't rub the powder off.
Now there's just spit on his butt.
Now there's just spit on his butt. I rubbed it off his chest too. It didn't come off. He feels powdery and it doesn't want to come off. It might be a design choice.
I don't think it is. There's bits of him that are shiny, like that part got buffed, and the rest of it didn't necessarily get buffed. So, like from far away, he looks fine. It's not really that big of a deal, but his texture is a little weird compared to Hiro's, which is normal plastic.
Hiro just looks normal. He doesn't have the powder. His eyes are painted on pretty well. I don't see any real paint defects. I mean,
paint job's good, guys.
Paint job's good on this one. On him, he's got a few weird defects. Like
there's a little, I didn't notice this until now. There's a weird
purple line on his leg.
Purple line, a little splotch right here. I don't know if that was maybe a screw up with the paint.
Yeah.
But other than that, he looks fine. He's a little powdery, but can't tell from far away.
Anyway, You promised these fine people trivia.
I did promise you guys trivia, and I'm about to give you some on Baymax.
Does that mean I have to do Hiro?
Does.
Oh, dang it.
That's his favorite character. Don't let him fool you guys.
I loved that movie, and he was my favorite in the movie. Go ahead.
So, for Baymax here, he is 6 feet tall, out of armor. And then when he's in armor, he's 7 feet tall. 7 feet tall seems a little bit more appropriate for his general size. If we're looking at him when he's 6 feet tall, that's about Melon's height.
Yeah.
It's what, 6'2"?
Yeah.
He's a hair taller than Baymax. Baymax weighs 75 pounds and can lift over 1,000 pounds. Don't yawn. Don't yawn.
It's 5 in the morning. Lay me some slack out.
Don't yawn.
Finish your trivia.
So he can lift up to and over 1,000 pounds. He knows over 10,000 medical procedures. Now get off my back, Melon.
You forgot it last time.
Stuff in my throat. What else? His face, this little bit right here, is based on a bell. I'm gonna throw up a picture of said bell, like, now.
It's a Japanese kind of like a prayer bell, if you will. There's a few Pokemon designed off this as well, the Chimecho and the Chingling line. So,
thank you.
You're very welcome.
I would not have remembered their names. And his body and his charger, respectively, are supposed to look like rice and a rice cooker. Mm-hmm. And his walk, that cute little penguin-y thing he does, is supposed to look like a penguin. So those of you that were, screeching and making other noises in the theater saying, he's so cute, he walks like a penguin, you would be completely correct. His walk was modeled after that of a penguin. Mm-hmm. And over to you.
So, I know a few people out there were confused about Hiro's gender at first. They were like, Hiro must be a girl. He's so effeminate. Well, there's a good reason for that. He is based off of a 14-year-old Asian American girl. The lead designer for Hiro studied his daughter's 14-year-old Asian American friend to get all of his posture, all of his kind of movements and stuff like that out. In the animation aspect, he's that little tooth gap he's got. Well, Pixar, or was it Pixar that did the studio? I don't know. Whoever the designing studio of Big Hero 6 was.
We look like assholes!
Yeah. Whoever it was. They have a little tooth gap. And every type of frame that he's in, you're going to see that tooth gap because they have a special tooth, knob to pull. So you get to see that cute tooth gap in every smile that he gives you, even if he's not facing you head on.
Get to tweak his knob.
They do. And I guess his personality, they went and talked to a bunch of sociologists that have to deal with orphans all the time whose parents were murdered.
Not necessarily murdered.
Well, dead. So his psych report is based off of orphans, basically, which makes sense.
It fits
because he is an orphan.
Sad fact about him.
Oh, it's hilarious. He has no parents. Anyway. Remember how she said we didn't have one of those earlier? We do. We have extra. We've got a collector's edition Rocket Raccoon. The cool thing about this collector's edition, it comes in a cool plastic case. If we can take him out, if I can ever get him out.
On it.
Yeah. If I can get him off, I don't think I can.
But there's a way.
There is a way.
I'll find it.
He's got a cool feature these collector's editions do. You can use them in both the Guardians set and the Avengers set, where the original you could only use in the Guardians. And I prepared a fun fact for you guys. Originally, he was an insane asylum orderly. And when I say insane asylum, I mean in Marvel, planets are insane asylums. So a bunch of aliens just shot a bunch of insane people to this planet. And Rocket Raccoon was one of the orderlies. And he had a partner named Walrus. Helped him and the Hulk, actually, fight a bunch of, what did I put here? Renegade bunnies. And they were trying to protect the Gideon's Bible. And his first appearance was in the Incredible Hulk number 271.
For those of you that actually care about that.
For those of you that actually care. I know that I like Rocket. I don't know if she does.
They're mine.
She made me buy this for her as well. But yeah, so the Incredible Hulk was where Rocket Raccoon originated, not the Guardians of the Galaxy, which a lot of people actually thought. So
this is a bobblehead.
that is a bobblehead. It's a pop figure. It's to match those ones that you throw on the floor.
We have what other one do we have? Would you get that down for them?
What the?
The one from Walmart?
No. You mean the Howard the Duck
for the
bobblehead?
love of God.
No?
We're not ever going to talk about Howard the Duck again. I'm so sorry.
No, we're going to talk about him all the time.
Get
Anyway.
from Walmart.
No, we're
Grab
done.
him.
No, which
We're
one?
not
the
done.
Big one or
That
the
one, the
small
big one.
Oh my god. And now we have like a 7-foot tall Rocket Raccoon.
It's so bad. What do we pay? $7 for it?
We paid like $7 for it right after the movie came out.
Yeah, it's
'cause he
painted
was
like
on
shit,
sale.
but he's huge and he goes with the rest of them. I also have another little one that's also a bobblehead. They're cute. I'm amassing an army.
Yeah, because she's dumb. Anyway, this has been the Video Game Vegetation, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and hopefully you guys subscribe and like. If not, I understand. You don't have to.
Because of this guy.
Please do. Please do. We need it. We're just starting out. Please help us. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Goodbye.